This is BBC's Planet Earth Blitzer Biomes channel. You're watching Deciduous Forest.
A deciduous forest is a type of forest that is characterized by trees that seasonally shed their leaves. Deciduous forests can be found across the world. They are mainly concentrated in the eastern half of North America and the middle of Europe. However, they are also found in smaller amounts in Asia, southwest Russia, Japan, eastern China, southern Chile, the middle east coast of Paraguay, New Zealand, and southeastern Australia. All of these regions are either in the northern or southern temperate zones. According to latitude, which is the geographic coordinate that specifies the north-south position of a point on Earth's surface, they are located between 23 and 67 degrees north or 23 and 67 degrees south of the equator. The deciduous forest has 4 distinct seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter, that each occur due to the tilt of Earth's axis. Throughout the year, the sun's rays hit different parts of the Earth more directly than other parts, causing variable temperatures. During the spring, the trees begin to sprout with buds that eventually develop into fully grown leaves. These leaves last throughout the summer and into the early fall until they start to change color. During the fall, the chlorophyll in the leaves begins to break down as they start to change from green to many shades of yellow, orange, and red, and eventually brown, signaling the end of their cycle of growth for the year. During the winter months, the trees lose their leaves until spring comes and the process starts over again. Deciduous forests have 5 different zones. The first zone is the tree stratum zone. The tree stratum zone contains such trees as oak, maple, elm, and walnut. This zone has height ranges between 60 and 100 feet. The small tree and sapling zone is the second zone. This zone has young and short trees. The third zone is called the shrub zone. Some of the shrubs in this zone are azaleas, mountain laurel, and huckleberries. The herb zone is the fourth zone. It contains short plants such as herbal plants. The final zone is the ground zone. It contains lichen, club mosses, and true moss.
In the temperate zones, the average annual temperature in a deciduous forest is 50 degrees Fahrenheit or 20 degrees Celsius. Of all the biomes, the deciduous forest has the second most amount of precipitation, with an average rainfall of 30 to 60 inches per year. During the winter months, this precipitation falls as snow. The deciduous forest is known for great soil because of its abundance of organic material from when leaves fall. As the leaves decompose on the ground, the nutrients contained in the leaves are absorbed by the soil. For this reason, the soils of the deciduous forest tend to be very fertile. As a result, many deciduous forests have been converted into agricultural areas. As a result of such strong organic matter in Zone O, an abundance of nutrients is stored with the topsoil of Zone A through alluviation. A BBC soil profile reveals this phenomenon, with the O horizon being lighter in organic material and the A horizon being dark in a nutrient topsoil.
In North America, deciduous forests are also known as temperate forests due to the moderate climate year-round. These forests are what we normally see in our backyards and wooded areas. They are diverse with hundreds of plant and animal species, including maple and oak trees, and the bald eagle and the coyote. Very little of the deciduous forests in Europe remain due to the agriculture and civilization. As a result of this, many of the mammal species are threatened as well. While there are still 4 seasons in this region of the world, they do not have as pronounced differences in temperature and weather. It is described more as mild and humid. Here, the conifer forest is very common, along with different species of deer. Different than other regions of the world, the deciduous forests in Northeast Asia experience long, cold winters and warm, humid summers. Within these forests grow a valuable medicinal plant called the Asian ginseng, which is slowly being deforested because of heavy logging. Also, the endangered red-crowned cane and the red panda are 2 animal species not seen elsewhere.
Deciduous forests are very important to people, as they provide us with many resources including food, timber, and oxygen. Unfortunately, these resources are continually being lost. Most of the original forests and even more of the second growth forests have been cleared to support agriculture and human development. Even though the deciduous forest has been taken for granted, it still remains, as one of the planet's most beautiful and bountiful sights. This has been the Blitzer Biome channel's presentation of the deciduous forest. Thank you for watching, and please stay tuned for more Planet Earth.